Welcome Aquarius to your weekly reading. This is for the 6th to the 13th of October. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Aquarius, I'm going to start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week. We will then look at your possible challenges, if any. Thirdly, we will look at messages and advice from Spirit. We will then move on and look at your unexpected blessing coming through this week. And finally, the possible outcome of the week. Aquarius, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with Temperance and our Ace of Pentacles, and we're looking at the possible energy beginning the week. But before we go ahead, my dear Aquarians, let us just acknowledge that you have two aces coming through this week. So this tells us that this is a very auspicious week for you, and you can expect something quite big and life-changing to happen. With Temperance coming through here, I do feel that many of my Aquarians have felt that they have been in limbo in some way, almost in no man's land, and I don't think this has been through any fault of your own, Aquarius. You could be going through some big transition and you might not even be aware of it. What I'm being told here with Temperance is actually you are being guided and protected as you walk down a road at the moment, Aquarius, where you are learning a lot about yourself, a lot about the people around you. And I think this journey that you have been on and perhaps still going on is going to change certain things in your life in a very big and dramatic way. What I do see is that this week we have this glorious energy of Ace of Pentacles, Hand of God coming in with a new opportunity to walk down a new road. There is this feeling here of you taking a new road, a road that is very unique to you, a road that is quite unusual. What I do see though, Aquarius, is this pentacle, this opportunity that's coming in is something you never anticipated. It has a wonderful, unexpected energy about it. It's something you never thought you would do. It's something you'd never thought you would participate in. It could be moving to a city or country that you never saw yourself in, just because you never thought about it. It could be, my dear Aquarians, that you decide over a few weeks that you actually don't want to work in what you're doing at the moment, and you want to change your profession totally. There is this big energy of a life change that's going to, of course, impact your life significantly. But whatever it is, it's blessed by Spirit. Spirit wants you to take this road, and whatever you are now going to experience, my dear Aquarians, you are ready for. You have been waiting for it, and now it's time to embrace it. Let's move on and see what your possible challenges are, and we have Knight of Cups and the Magician. Now, Aquarius, there is something quite wonderful happening for you, and it will probably be a theme that comes up quite a lot for you, because I don't think this is just 1 week and then it's over. I think what we're seeing here is going to be impacting your life over the next few months, if not years. With Knight of Cups coming in, I do see that you are being given something, Aquarius, that's going to excite you to the core. And I think it's very connected to this pentacle here. Something, as I said, you didn't anticipate, you probably never thought of, but it's something that resonates deep within you. When you think about it, it sits well with you, Aquarius. whether it's going to live in that new country, or leaving your job and doing something completely different, or changing your lifestyle in some way, or leaving a significant other so that you can open yourself up to meeting somebody you feel is more suitable to you. Whatever it is, my dearest Aquarians, there is an incredible manifestation taking place. So now we understand that you have initiated this. You have instigated it by putting up onto the spiritual realm what you want to see in your life. And I feel you've had to wait, Aquarius, especially with Temperance coming out here. You had to travel a very windy and hilly road to get where you're going. But you're just about there, because here we see a manifestation. You are bringing down onto the physical realm everything you have been praying, wishing and dreaming of. It'll come through small, just as that initial concept or idea. But my dearest Aquarians, it's here. All you need to do now is accept it, nurture it, and walk down that new road. So, that being said, I do not foresee any big challenges coming up for you this week. Now let us move on and see what Spirit would like to share with you. And we have got the Queen of Swords and the Emperor. Now Aquarius, Spirit is seeing you this week as Queen of Swords. It does not matter if you are masculine or feminine. It's the energy of Queen of Swords I am speaking about. And Spirit is asking you not to be too emotional about everything that is happening, but rather look at things in your life right now as they are, even if it hurts, even if it's uncomfortable. Because when you know where you stand and what you're dealing with, you're going to make the right decisions and take bold, strong action to move forward. Queen of Swords is our no-nonsense queen. This is not the queen that is going to be the diplomat and say all the right things. This is the queen that understands exactly what's going on, and she will do what it takes now to ensure she looks after and protects herself. The interesting card I'm seeing here for you is the Emperor. Now this is depicting somebody that Spirit is telling us could be coming into your life this week. This could be somebody you know or somebody new coming in. But I do feel that this is somebody, Aquarius, that's got very good information, insights, advice and suggestions to share with you. They're coming from a point of wisdom, experience, and perhaps what you are now about to embark on, they have a lot of knowledge on. So this could be somebody who has relocated and lived in this particular country that you want to go live in. So this would be the person you reach out to get advice. How do you find accommodation? How do you find a job? What is life like there? How much do you need to live every month? This is a person who's got a lot of very good information to share with you. So Spirit is saying, no matter what you're embarking on, whether it's dating, moving, relocating, changing jobs, there could be somebody in your environment that has got a lot of wisdom to share with you. Tap into that, my dear Aquarians, because it'll only benefit you in the long run. Right, now let us move on and see what your unexpected blessing is. And we have the Ace of Wands and the Six of Swords. Now, your second ace comes through under your unexpected blessing, which is so exciting because the hand of God comes in once again and gives you, my dear Aquarius, the wand of infinite possibility. No limits, no restrictions. What we are seeing here, Aquarius, is Spirit coming in and saying, you've waited, you've done the work. Now your manifestation is coming about. This wand is going to depict very different things to different people. For some of you, my dear Aquarians, it could be a great idea you have to start your own business. It could be, Aquarius, that you get an incredible epiphany of what you need right now in terms of making your life richer and fuller, and maybe you decide to learn something new and expand your skill set. This could be, my dear Aquarius, that you feel that you need to grow your spirituality in some way, and you join a yoga school that does meditation as well. As I said, it's going to be personal to you, but the energy here is, take this, my dear Aquarians. It's coming from Spirit and it's been given to you, and now see what you can do with it. Many of my Aquarians are going to be moving in some way with this unexpected blessing. This could be literally moving. So it could be moving from one home to another, one city to another, one country to another. This could also be, Aquarius, that you've decided to take a big trip, a trip to a place that is special to you, that resonates with you, that's going to give you what you need right now. This could also be a move as in leaving a job and starting something new and different, leaving a relationship that you feel is stale and going nowhere, and moving on. Whatever it is, my Aquarius, you're leaving behind something that is no longer working for you or serving you, and it's time for you to spread your wings and bring new, exciting people and experiences into your life. Now let us see what the possible outcome of the week is, and we have King of Swords and the Hanged Man. Now we saw you coming through as Queen of Swords, and now we see somebody else, Aquarius, coming through as King of Swords. Now when we get the Queen and the King of the same suit of the tarot coming through, it speaks to us of a soulmate twin flame connection, and this can happen in any relationship. This could be a relationship you have with you and a family member, you and a friend, you and your business partner, you and your boss. This could be you and your significant other. It could be any relationship. I do feel for most of you, this is somebody already in your life, because what I do see is that this particular person is very aware of what you have been going through and where you are and what you're dealing with right now. They are going to encourage you, Aquarius, to get outside of your comfort zone, to take journeys and trips, whether literally or figuratively, so that you can grow and expand and tap into the best side of yourself. This is a person who knows what you're made of, and they want to see you soar. So this would be your friend who is your number one supporter, that family member who doesn't want to see you struggle any longer. They want to see you living your dream. What I love most about King of Swords is they are your number one supporter. They have your best interest at heart, and they're going to be there for you, giving you that hug, that encouragement, and that gentle push should you need it. Right, let's move on now and get a message from your guides for the week. So we want to see now what Aquarius's guides would like to share with them, please. And we have pleasure, Divine Goddess. My dear Aquarians, Divine Goddess is coming in, and they are telling you that you have spent a lot of time trying to find your road, doing what you believed was right for you, and navigating the obstacles and hurdles. Now, as this wonderful opportunity comes about, something you have wished and prayed for, Divine Goddess wants you to bring pleasure back into your life, to be in environments, situations, and amongst people that make you feel good, Aquarius. You've had enough challenges for some time. Now Divine Goddess is saying, focus on what gives you joy, what gives you deep soul happiness, and do things, my dear Aquarius, that puts a smile on your face. Things that you perhaps never ever thought of, but things that are going to make you smile and laugh and enjoy where you are and with whom you are with. This is going to be a very impactful week for you. So, that's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.